Ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome viewers from around the world, live and exclusive, this is Fight Club Rush 26 in association with Battle of Botnia from the beautiful city of Luleå, Sweden! Fight Club Rush in association with Battle of Botnia presents 3 rounds in the amateur lightweight division. Introducing first in the blue corner, entering the cage for the 5th time, weighing in at 70 kilograms, fighting out of Iceland, Sveinbjorn Jonasson! And his opponent in the red corner with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat, weighing in at 70 kilograms, fighting out of Sweden, Mattias Mogelind! Your referee in charge of the action, Mattias Mogelind.
Mattias Bulten Sjödén in charge of this amateur contest here between Sveinbjorn Jonasson, the Icelander, in the blue corner, and Sweden's Mattias Mogelind in the red. And as I mentioned, Mogelind was way too violent for floorball inside bandy. But when his mother attended one of his matches, she heard the kids in the stands talking about, oh, look at number 9, he's so aggressive, and they started cheering for him because of that. So perhaps an indication of where he would end up in his athletic career.
Oh, nice. Very fast.
Nice little spree there. Lightning fast hands there from Mogelind.
Yeah, Nova MMA team has great grappling historically, so no surprise there that Jonasson looks to close the distance, take away the reach of Mogelind.
He's being thrown in a clinch. They separate.
Now with these young fighters, you can study tape, but you know, within a year, so much can happen with their style. This is not the Mogelind that I saw on tape. This looks like a very, very calculated striker.
Yeah, a bit more measured, and like you said earlier, very aggressive historically, but yeah, a lot can happen in a short amount of time.
He's definitely finding his range early.
And he has a lot of it. Really looking for that jab uppercut. Doing a good job here though, keeping the posture upright.
Good frame.
Looking for that inside tie now, perhaps to create some distance, abandons it for the underhook instead.
Mogelind really making use of those knees inside the clinch before he separates.
Yeah, that Muay Thai background comes in handy in that distance. Nice feint there.
And if I'm not mistaken, this fight is a rescheduled one, right? It's supposed to take place in Skellefteå.
Yeah, very possible, yeah.
That show that unfortunately had to be cancelled, yeah. So one can imagine that these guys have known about each other for a while, but nice right hand there for Jonasson.
Well, he has been working a lot on his, sorry to cut you off, but he has been working a lot on his striking. He actually did compete in Muay Thai this summer, so he's definitely been... Oh, wow, was that a knee to a face?
And now you can see the momentum shifting here. Jonasson landed with some authority here towards the end of the round.
Mogelind has said he's a big fan of tall strikers like Carlos Prates, Sean O'Malley, and Alex Pereira. I think me and Mogelind have some things in common in that regard.
So Mogelind likes to lead now with the jab uppercut combination. Oh, look at that!
He's getting caught on his way in now.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he rocked him.
It looked like he rocked him. Jonasson looking to gather his bearings again. Gets the double underhooks now. Let's see what he does with it.
I wonder if maybe he's just a little bit too shaken to properly execute these. Nothing else. He's getting a breather at least.
Yeah, I think he's doing just that, getting a breather. Mogelind, the striker, looking to be quite the challenge to take down for Jonasson.
Yeah, I'd say so. What do you guys think is kind of missing from his takedown attempts? Because, I mean, he's trying to set him up, but he's just not having the success that he wants to against the cage.
I'd say, how about a single leg? He's coming in on those double leg entries, pressing him up against the cage. He can't seem to just drag him out and get the hips free, but he could switch to a single, especially when you want to take down these taller fighters. You can just rub their balance or, go for a traditional single leg.
100%. 100% agree. Look, he gets the double underhooks, of course, but the position is pretty static. You want to force Mogelind to take a huge step, get him off balance. That's where you start to chain your takedowns instead. But right now, they're both kind of predictable. You expect Mogelind to enter with the jab, uppercut into the clinch, and Jonasson is just looking for the underhooks and the double leg. So I think it's all about who gets to get the read first and implement their will.
And Mogelind did tell me something that I found very interesting and actually inspiring. He said that a lot of people don't want to be the first fight because, it's not going to be as packed, the arena that is, as the main event. But he actually said that he really loves that opportunity because he said, I will be somebody's first introduction to MMA. And he kind of takes pride in that. And I thought that's a very altruistic way of looking at things.
That's a pretty cool way to put it.
Because surely somebody here is watching MMA for the first time because, this event is in town. And, it was very inspiring, really.
Left hook just misses.
And goes for the body lock.
One can imagine both athletes here exerting a lot of energy in these positions. Yeah, but great defensive work there by Mogelind.
Didn't seem to land with quite the same effect that it did in the first round.
I think both athletes are feeling it a little bit right now. They're both kind of breathing.
Oh, nicely done. Goes for the trip now. Immediately for the handcuff.
Nice
Look,
ground and pound.
Goes to work immediately. Like to see it here for Jonasson.
This is what he's been looking for.
And lots of time to work just south of 2 minutes.
Now
right into mount.
Now this definitely changes the momentum of the fight.
Now this is where Jonasson thrives. Look, he had a hard time to get the fight there, but once there, you see immediately that's where he goes to work. He's not going to look to spoil this opportunity. Mogelind digs for the underhook though, perhaps going to look to wrestle up against the cage.
Round to Mogelind once again.
Interesting, Jonasson kind of allowed him up there, gave him the distance needed.
And now the striking isn't as sharp now for Mogelind. Kind of telegraphed that overhand.
1 minute left.
Powerful kick to the body. So Jonasson kind of drop his arms a little bit.
Yeah, he could use those kicks to feint, get the hands down, follow up with the strikes. Oh, look at that, Mogelind goes for the takedown.
Interesting.
But a bit of a tactical error, perhaps.
I like the fact that he tries things out, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if there's any avenue for that, then it is amateurs.
For sure. Nice wrestle up to the single leg. Let's see if he tries to step over that leg, perhaps. Nope. Front headlock attempt for Jonasson. 20 seconds left to work for Jonasson. If I'm him right here, I'm going to look to drop bombs.
Yeah, I think so too. That probably the most effective for him. But it looks like he's attacking an arm triangle. No, he releases it there. And some good ground and pound here in the final seconds of round number 2.
Well, it's all going to come down to this third and final round. The tale of 2 rounds. First round, Mogelind had him on the feet. Very, very quick, nice striking. But now here in the second round, beautiful round from Sveinbjorn Jonasson. Very nice way coming back. Now with all of the momentum on the blue corner right now.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah.
Really like the fact how he tripped the leg, immediately goes behind the back, grabs the arm, like immediately pins him in that position. Testament to the awareness in the grappling department for Jonasson. Now Mogelind, I'm expecting him to be a bit hesitant on the feet, perhaps.
Well, definitely. I mean, nothing will plant a seed of doubt in a striker like being mounted and ground and pounded.
Yeah, see that immediately. Passes the knees. Hard shots.
That was very nice.
I'm not sure how this fight is going to end, but I think I now have a night pool for these two because Mogelind did tell me Sveinbjorn and his brother are real tough. I can see myself sharing a beer with him later on, but first I'm going to try and knock his block off.
That's also a way to make friends.
Yeah, definitely is. Combination there, but the strike's coming a little bit slower now from Mogelind.
Not the same pop.
I like the fact that he goes to the body, though. I think he'd benefit from some of those teeps to the gut of Jonasson as well.
Here's where I would like to see Jonasson switch to the single leg.
Yeah, that's a good point, CM.
Outside single.
Nice frames there from Mogelind. Trying to disrupt the posture of Jonasson.
I mean, up against the cage, Mogelind's take-on defense has actually been pretty stellar.
The single leg is right there.
That's right. Left leg.
Yeah.
But it comes with experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Being able to chain it together.
Takedown attempt, but Mogelind manages to remain on his feet so far.
I'd like to see Jonasson harass the legs a bit more, perhaps. Because right now he's just giving Mogelind one thing to think about, that's the underhooks.
One minute left.
Suffocating work here for Jonasson. I feel like perhaps a little more urgency to get it down to the ground and do some damage would definitely seal it for him here. But definitely winning the round. But you know, a little bit of damage from Mogelind towards the end, and the round can switch.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that this third round still kind of hangs him a balance here.
See, there on the separation, that's what I was about to say. You could benefit a lot from striking on the separation there.
Right hand connected with Mogelind, but there's another takedown attempt.
He's too high up. Looked like he was looking for the knee tap, but yeah. Nice, Jonasson answers. He's going to initiate more though. Very interesting.
I have no clue.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, who scored about 29-28 Johansson, 29-28 Mogelind, and 29-28 for your winner by split decision. In the blue corner, Sveinbjorn Jonasson.
All right, I'm here for our winner, Sveinbjorn Jonasson. What a war. You guys both left everything inside the cage, and at the end of the day, you came up on top. How do you feel scoring such a big win against such a dangerous striker like Mogelind?
It feels amazing. My game plan was to wrestle. That's what I did. So it feels really good, really good. Oh, yeah.
And in round number 2, it looked almost like the fight was close to being finished. You got him down to the ground, landed heavy strikes, And it seemed like, with just the right positioning and posturing, you might have gotten it there. What do you think was missing to be able to score the TKO finish?
He just kept working. He didn't give up. He was a very tough opponent. Lots of respect to him for a very good fight. But from my side, I did everything I could. But he just wouldn't give up.
And in round number 1, he landed a head kick. It looked like you were a little shaken there. How hurt were you?
Not really. It shook me up a little bit, but I wasn't worried.
Well, keeping it cool like many Icelanders do. And, big win against a solid opponent at a big event. What's next now? Because I think there's a lot of doors that just open for you.
Anything possible. Everything. I'm open to any fight anywhere. I will show up.
Exactly the kind of attitude that I know FCR and Battle of Botnia loves. And I hope you have a nice celebration tonight because, buddy, you earned it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your winner, Sveinbjorn Jonasson!
The winner is Sveinbjorn Jonasson, coming away with the win, bringing it home to the Nova fight team and Eskilstuna. Congratulations to him.